If you want to be able to use AI at an enterprise scale, and you want to be able to move quickly, you need some form of AI test harness. Test harnesses are so important because models can behave unpredictably. LLM providers will update their models, and that can completely change how a model behaves in a certain scenario. Sometimes these changes aren't even announced. So you need some form of transparency when things are working and when they aren't. In this case, I ran into an issue where a recent model update from one of our LLM providers stopped our spam email categorization prompt from categorizing properly. If you see here, when I run my test harness, what used to pass actually now fails. But I wouldn't have known this if I didn't have my test harness ready to go, and these categorizations would have been failing in my system. If we click into the categorization here, we'll see that it was misclassified as a human request when it was supposed to be classified as spam. And that's because the first half of the message is actually pretending to be a human request, but then the second half, they're actually trying to sell us something. So we want to make sure that our spam categorization actually catches that. Let's go make that change. So here we want to go into our human request prompt, and we want to make sure that we add a section that says if there's any indication of solicitation, it's not a human request, and it's a clear identifier as spam. So now we're going to save these changes in a draft and then test them in the test suite before we save and publish. So now let's try rerunning it. And just like that, it passed. Our sales team is super happy because they weren't forwarded any spam from our email reply management system, all because our test suite was able to catch those misclassifications.